Welcome, order here. Hello, sir. I can't see you right now, but that's probably normal in this dimension. I would like some coffee and a little bit of apple cider and some pie. I need pie. Make that apple pie, cause golden apple pie. I've got lots of money. See, I could pay for it with this. I want the good stuff, all right? I want enchanted golden apple pie, and I'll take a side of, what sounds good? Broccoli. I know it's really a delicacy in Minecraft, but I'll take some of that. Excuse me? Excuse me, you're not going to take my order? Fine then, I see how it is. Clearly, customer service is not a priority at this restaurant. Hello everybody, this is KelsiThePyrofly here, and today I am back once again on the Father 2 adventure map, and I'm really excited. We will continue our adventure today, and we need to track down Mr. Rayleor and the Elder King Dryden, who is probably trying to kill Mr. Rayleor. I don't really know how bad that is, considering Mr. Rayleor is not the nicest person in the whole world. We don't want him to die. He is my father, and we at least gotta figure out what's going on. I don't even know what I'm gonna do when I get there. Maybe I'm gonna try to save him. Maybe I'm just gonna try to blow them both up with some TNT, because let's be honest, that's probably what they deserve. Because if you guys haven't seen the other episodes of this map, I highly recommend you go check it out. But there are some not very nice people around here. I mean, we've got Mr. Rayleor, who tortured and murdered a guy. We've got that guy who was tortured and murdered, who tortured Mr. Rayleor and tried to murder him. We've got this king guy who's also tortured Mr. Rayleor and probably wants to murder him. Actually, he wants to murder him in the most painful and horrible way possible. So yeah, there's some not very nice people in this map. I don't know what I'm going to do, but apparently I'm going to go this way and just see what goes down. Looks like we have a nice railroad ride right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get something out of this chest. We can take a minecart, and I better do that. I will grab... I'm thinking, do I need a second one? Oh, I might. I don't know. You know what? One minecart should be enough, please. I really hope it doesn't, fall in lava or something. That would be horrible. I guess I better check this one, too, but it looks like it's just minecarts right here. So we are going to go. Here we are. Is there something in there? Nope, that's just a redstone torch. Just a torch. These holes are very distracting to me. I have to look at them. You never know. What if there's some hidden chest in there? You don't know. You don't know it's just torches until you've looked with your own two eyeballs. That is the only way to know these things. This is a very long tunnel, actually. This is the secret escape route that the king and Mr. Rayleor left through. We're going to see what goes down, but I have a feeling it's not going to be good. Nothing good ever happens with these people. They're all just such horrible people. Somebody is probably going to die today. I don't know for sure. I haven't played this map before or anything. I haven't watched any videos on it, so I have no idea how it's going to go down, but I have a bad feeling about this. Things could go horribly wrong. There's all this beautiful iron. It's a shame not to mine that, really. Let's see what we have here. We have more minecarts, just in case, because you can never have too many. And this must be where this secret escape route lets out. I wonder where we're going. Can't talk. There's a lot of stairs, which apparently are impairing my speech abilities for reasons that I really can't explain. I can't talk and walk at the same time sometimes. That's clearly the issue. It's not just that I'm bad at speaking or anything. It's not just that I mess up my words when I say long sentences and stuff. It's got nothing to do with that, okay? It's the stairs. I blame the stairs for everything. It's very dark outside, and there's even more stairs. This is cruel. This is just too many stairs. Why couldn't they have an elevator? They really need one of those. That's an interesting looking place. Welcome to the Crimson War Memorial, recently restored by the Supremacy. In case you don't know, guys, I'm not really sure exactly what the Supremacy is, but they're probably really not nice people, because honestly nobody in this map is nice. So we're going to go in here. This is where the Elder King Dryden was dragging Mr. Rayleor off to concoct the most horrible, painful death that he possibly could for him, because, as I believe I said in the last episode, these guys are very gifted at the art of torture. So I'm sure he's got something very ugly in mind that I hopefully will not have to bear witness to. So we could go in the hotel and we could go in the hotel and cafe, or we could go up here. I'm not really sure which one I want to do, but I feel like I'm gonna start with the hotel and cafe. Maybe they'll have some nice food. I need to like drown my sorrows in food right now. That's the only way to do this properly. Welcome to the Memorial Hotel. Please check in or out here. And it's very desolate. It's rather abandoned, this place. As you can see, there's a cobweb up here. Apparently people haven't been here in a while, and nobody's working here. So I think the, what are they called? The desk clerks are like slacking off right now, but maybe we can find something nice up here. Nice bed, some food to steal. I don't know. I mean, the place is clearly abandoned. It's not like they missed the food if we stole it. We have some hotel rooms here with some books that you can't read. These are slightly better than the dorm rooms, though, in the archery school. I have to say, those were really horrible. But they're still not that nice, and all they're giving me is leather armor. That's pretty sad. As you can see, guys, I've got a diamond sword. I've got diamond stuff right here. I've got 2 backup iron swords and backup iron gear. I don't need this crummy leather clothing. I'm too good for that. It's just not fashion forward enough for me. So I have stone swords, but that's just beneath me. I need better stuff. I will take food. I have never objected to food. There's just, you can't go wrong with food. I'm not sure why people are keeping food in here. I mean, maybe this is the mini fridge. I don't know. It probably is. Wouldn't it be funny though if they actually changed the name of the chest to mini fridge? That would be actually really, really funny. Okay, we have more arrows and bows, but I have enough, and I got this beautiful bow from the archery school last time, so I don't need any of that stuff. And we have here 1 piece of chicken and some mushroom stew. So we need to get some nice food. Is this just a balcony out here? It's actually quite nice. Is this the way I would have gone up before? I'm really confused now. There's too much stuff. It's just absolutely everywhere, and I'm really bad with directions. This is the Memorial Tower. This thing, what's this? Memorial Hall. Okay, I'm going to go back inside for now. I feel like this might be going a little bit too far. I am going to head up to the cafe and maybe, you know, get myself some coffee or something. Can never go wrong. Welcome. Order here. Hello, sir. I can't see you right now, but that's probably normal in this dimension. I would like some coffee and a little bit of apple cider and some pie. I need pie. Make that apple pie, cause apple, golden apple pie. I've got lots of money. See, I could pay for it with this. I want the good stuff. All right, I want enchanted golden apple pie, and I'll take a side of, oh, what sounds good? Broccoli. I know it's really a delicacy in Minecraft, but I'll take some of that. Excuse me? Excuse me, you're not going to take my order? Fine then, I see how it is. Clearly, customer service is not a priority at this restaurant. Oh, you can't even get in. That's just rude. I saw a chest in there. I wonder if I can, like, just, reach in there and grab it. Oh, there's a key in there. I'm probably going to need to go in here, actually. Which means I'm probably doing this in the completely wrong order. Grammar on that was just, like, proness for days. I don't even know what I'm saying right now, to be perfectly honest with you. It's not working out. So I'll probably have to come back up here later to get that beautiful key, but for now I'm going to go back down and just check out something else. We will see what happens. Let's see. Which way have I not gone yet? I think maybe, was it out here where there was all this stuff I had to look at? I guess I might as well just go this way. Memorial Tower's that way. What beautiful thing is in here? Memorial Hall. The Warrior's Pride is apparently a giant torch. That's nice. What does this say? This hall was constructed in memory of those who lost their life while fighting in the Crimson War. Stairs. Good to know. I hate stairs. I think I'm going to not go that way, although I probably have to. I don't think they're going to leave me any choice but to go on the horrible stairs, but I can delay it for as long as possible. This is the smallest balcony I've ever seen in my whole life. It's like claustrophobic out here. Why would you want to come out here and sit on this balcony? It's like you're gonna skin your knees on the wall just on the way out. It would be horrible. I feel like this balcony isn't very functional. Alright, well, we all know what this means. It's stair time. because that's what people call it when you have to go up tons of stairs. Wonder how many flights there are. Just one. Well, that's nice, I guess. What do we have out here? More balconies by the looks of it. I don't really think there's anything out here, but you never know. They did say at the very beginning of this map that you would be rewarded for looking around, which is probably why I have all this gold, so you don't want to miss anything cool. Maybe they have like some diamond boots for us or something. I could really do with some of those. My iron boots are looking a little bit dilapidated at the moment, and there's really nothing. Whoa, there's a chest up there. Is there any way to actually get up to that? I wonder if they just put it there to taunt me. I really wouldn't be that surprised if that's what they did, but I feel like you should be able to get up here and like grab that. Like seriously, how do you do this? I'm seriously tempted to just go into creative mode and just see what's in there. You know, I'm gonna do it. I have no idea how you get up there. I just want to see if there's actually anything in that chest. I just need to know. Okay, don't judge me. If there's something good in there, I won't take it, but I just need to know. Is there actually something in here? There's just a redstone torch. I'm pretty sure that you don't even need that for anything. Although I could be wrong, but I'm thinking I honestly don't know why they put that in there. They seriously should have had something super cool in that chest, but you know. Wait, is that a door up there? It is. How the heck do you get up there? For all I know, maybe the redstone torch is important. Alright, going back down the stairs. Yay for stairs. We went in here. I don't think there's much to see here, although I'll probably have to come back now that I think of it, which is really depressing. I don't want to have to do that, but let's see. What's this? What is this lovely area here? I see some lily pads. I do love a good lily pad. Crimson War Memorial Historical Museum. Oh my gosh, we have lots of stuff to read. As you guys know, reading is kind of my favorite pastime, so let's just get the show on the road. Where do you start? That is the question. Does it start? There's historical artifacts. Start here. Thank you for that. History of the Crimson War, Part 1 and Part 2. I think I should start with Part 1. The Crimson... I don't understand why Part 1 is below Part 2. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but whatever. Guess I'll just read it then. The Crimson War began after the end of the Old Age, when the Dire Council, which had mercilessly ruled for over 6,000 years, collapsed due to economic instability and constant pressure from its citizens to disband. The council had kept the people pinned down and regulated for so long that a strong resentment towards government rule had formed. This hatred is what sparked the beginning of the war. The Dire Council attempted to reestablish itself several times, but each attempt was crushed by its former citizens. Historical records show that the council attempted reformation 7 times. Each attempt failed worse than the last, and hundreds of lives were lost each time. After 116 years of bloodshed between the failing council and its rebellious citizens, the Dire Council finally disappeared. Completely. The Crimson War did not end here. Without any sort of government rule, society regressed to a state of barbarianism. People left the crumbling, lawless cities and formed numerous tribes that lived in dirt huts and worshipped pagan gods. These tribes constantly clashed with pro-government groups, which led to loss of over 1 million lives, and inspired the name for which this era of no government and barbarianism is called the Crimson Age. Eventually, those sparse pro-government groups, Part 1 ends here, formed together into a strong union which eventually became known as the Supremacy. At this point, about 700 years had passed since the Dire Council collapsed and government rule became a topic of campfire stories. The Supremacy was now ready to take the place of the fallen council. Of course, the disdain for government still lingered, and people didn't mind killing those who advocated for it. Unfortunately for those who fought against government rule, the Supremacy was stronger than anything they had faced since the existence of the Dire Council. They built an army out of its large membership base and began infiltrating thousands of tribes that existed throughout the land. It only took around 50 years for the Supremacy to impose its new rule on over half of these tribes. The other half joined together and built a giant army to ward off the coming soldiers. To ward off the coming soldiers of the Supremacy. When the two sides finally met, the largest and bloodiest battle of the Crimson War occurred in the valley below this memorial site. 4 million soldiers lost their lives over 17 months. When the dust finally settled, the supremacy claimed victory. The battle wiped out many of the tribes, and those that remained were forced to accept the supremacy as the new ruling government of the land. Part 2 ends here. So, basically, guys, I'm pretty sure the supremacy is not the nicest group of people in the whole world, but then again, I don't know them. I haven't met them yet, and they haven't personally tried to murder me, so I guess that's something. And that was a lot of reading, guys. That's probably like the longest reading streak I've had this whole time. And after that, I might not be able to talk for like the next 15 minutes properly, and the words are just gonna they keep coming out, but my brain has no say in it anymore. My mouth is just stuck right now. But I'm gonna go check out the historical artifacts and see if there's anything interesting down there. Hopefully there'll be a bunch of gold, because I do love some good gold. Restricted area officials only. Oh my goodness, we finally found a storage chest. That is awesome. Except for the fact that I have to read even more. Here we have the Elder King Dryden, and my dear Elder King, who did you torture today? Let's just hear it. I know I have no choice. I know I have to read it. Oh, let's just get this over with. Okay, only 2 pages. It couldn't possibly be that bad, right? Considering what top secret activities take place in the restricted area, I thought that it would be wise to better hide the keys to the door that access it. So I ordered that 3 keys be spread out across the memorial site. This should make the restricted area much harder to access. And since we have captured Wariance, help conceal the terrible things that we are going to do to him there. And honestly, you know what? Elder King, I give you credit for not elaborating on that. That really does make my day. That's the nicest thing you've done to me all map. So thank you for not elaborating too much on all the horrible things you're going to do to my father. But you know I still can't let you do them. I do not condone torture, and I will find you, and bad things are going to happen to you if you don't let him go. And bad things are going to happen to him if he doesn't shape up and start behaving himself, but we got to find some keys. What's this say? Like the academy, it seems that everyone is missing. Try to get into the restricted area. Hopefully you can find some answers there. And I know that I saw 1 key in the cafe. I just don't know how to get to that. And there's apparently 1 in the memorial hall and 1 in the memorial tower. So that is what I'm looking for. I need some keys. And what do we have here? Oh, these are artifacts. We have the sword of a fallen soldier, the chest plate of a fallen soldier, the leggings of a fallen soldier, the sword of, you guessed it, a fallen soldier. Once again, we have a mythical golden apple, an ancient tribal potion, and a couple more ancient tribal potions. These items were found on ancient tribal sites and were likely used to aid those who fought against the supremacy. These items date back to the Crimson Age and were used by soldiers who fought in the Crimson War. Okay, so we got the artifacts, and now we just need to find a bunch of keys. This is only going to take all day. It's fine. It's fine. It's not going to take forever or anything. I don't know. So now I just need to wander around until I find stuff. It might actually take forever. Alright, so Tower Hall Cafe. This is the hall. And I bet it is in that chest. I don't, for all I know, it is that weird redstone torch that's up there, but I just don't know how you go about getting up there. I wonder if there's like some weird stairway in here that I just don't know about. I don't know. Could be. I've been here before. I just didn't know what I was looking for. But somewhere in here, there must be this beautiful key that everybody speaks of. And I swear it's probably in that chest. I just don't know how to get there exactly. But I do see this weird door up here. So you think there'd be like some... Oh, there's a ladder. I feel stupid for not finding this last time. But apparently, this is how it's done. We will go right up here. Memorial Hall key, and I suppose this redstone torch is the key. And of course, as usual, whenever I say, oh, we're never going to need this, I'm wrong every single time. So naturally, it's very important. Let me just I just want to eat this so I have more space, you know? Just let me eat the thing, please. Here, I'll jump up and down, get my hunger down a little bit. Just let me eat the bowl of soup. Soup, I like soup. It's mushroom soup. It's like 2 of my favorite things, soup and mushrooms. But whatever. Oh yeah, let's just chow down. There we go, and this is, I assume, a key. Memorial Hall key. And I could totally fall into here and die a horrible death, so I'm gonna not do that. I'm going to not do that. In fact, I should probably set a spawn point somewhere now that I think of it, because I don't really care to die. But that is one key. Oh, that was a ladder. At least I thought I was just going to, like, fall into the floor, the cold, hard floor, and, like, crack my face or something. That would be bad. That would be very bad. Okay, so that was, I believe, the hall, or was that the tower? I never remember. Why is my memory so atrocious? Answer me that, and I don't even know. Okay, I'm leaving. That's not the way out, is it? No. No, it's not. Where's the way out? It must be this way. Yeah. Right? So that's the hall. So I just need the tower, and I know where the cafe key is. I just need to figure out how to get into there. So that's the museum. I need the tower and the cafe. Let's see what I find next. Okay, the tower's this way. So I guess, do I keep going here maybe to get to the tower? Oh yeah, I see the tower. I will come back to the cafe, but I just want to check out the tower first, because I think this is the one place that I haven't been yet. So we're going to go ahead and check this out. Now, if I could go a little faster, that'd be really nice. I don't like being so slow. I'm in a hurry. They're probably, like, torturing my father as we speak. We can't have that. Memorial Tower. This tower was constructed in memory of those who lost their lives while fighting the Crimson War. So we are going to head on up here and look for a beautiful, gorgeous key. This place doesn't even look that big. You wouldn't think it would be that hard to get it. Let's see, can I just get up in there? I think I can. I think I should be able to jump. Here we go. We got a redstone torch from there. That was pretty easy. So now we just have to try to get into that chest in the cafe, and I'm not really sure how you get in there. Like, I looked around, but it's probably pretty obvious, and I just missed it like I usually do. That's usually what goes down, so I'm going to head over there and see what I can find. Okay, Crimson War Memorial Hotel and Cafe. So I believe I checked all the bedrooms. I need to... Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Get out of there, zombie. Go away, I don't like you. Alright, we gotta get... Oh, there's a button here. I can shoot that button. Okay, I get it now. I just have to shoot the button, like so. Let me rephrase that, like so. And that will open the door, and I can just go in and grab the key. That actually was not as hard as I thought it would be. Let's see. I might as well raid the furnaces right now. You never know what might be in here that's, you know, tasty. I can't take the coal. I just don't have the inventory space for that, but I can grab this key. So we now have all 3 keys, guys. So we need to head back to the museum and put these where they belong so we can, you know, get into that restricted area and hopefully save my father, because despite the fact that he's been a horrible person, I still kind of care about him, and I don't want him to die a horrible, painful death. Because I'm just that nice of a person, guys. I don't care what he did. He doesn't... Nobody deserves that. I don't even know what kind of death they have in mind, but it's gonna be bad. And we will head back there. Where is that museum? Is this it here? Nope, that's Memorial Hall. This is the museum, I think. Ow. I was aiming for the water. It didn't work. Alright, here's the Historical Museum. We are just going to go down here and place these torches right where they belong. I was honestly expecting a lever. I'm kind of surprised we got redstone torches, but it works for me. Let's just put these here, here, and here. There we go. Looking good. And we are into the restricted area. I'm going to take my sword out. I don't trust this place. I wouldn't trust this place any further than I could throw it. Did that door just close behind me? No, it didn't. I heard something else. Like, I swear I heard a door close behind me. It was, like, really disturbing. Must have just been my imagination, though. Although sometimes doors do that. But this time, it didn't quite happen. There's a lot of stairs in this map. My poor legs are getting very tired of walking downstairs. Okay, what's in here? Dryden Laboratories. Okay, this is going to be good. Pamphlet by Dryden Laboratories. Alright, what's this about? Hopefully it's not horrible, violent experiments on my father. We'll see what goes down. Welcome to Dryden Laboratories. Since the supremacy came to this world, we have been intently studying the otherworldly creatures that occupy this place, along with observational research. Scientists and other curious minds have been dissecting and experimenting with the monsters to better understand how they function and perhaps get some idea of their origins. Also, we've learned how to use the monsters for security and military purposes. For instance, The next hallway in our underground laboratory here contains an advanced security system that, when activated, dispenses monsters into the hallway to eliminate whatever threat is present. And that's not everything that these creatures are good for. I'm honestly kind of scared to find out what else you have in mind, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Dryden Laboratories. Let's see, do these both go to the same place? Yes, it does. Notice, system is active if light is turned on. Do you think it would help if I break the light? I don't really think so. Danger, security system operation. Well, I guess we're just going to have to deal with this. I'm going to grab a few potions just to be safe. We'll grab instant health. Be able to grab that. Strength, instant health, regen. Let's see here. What's going to go down? Okay, it's just zombies. I think we can handle zombies. I really should, you know what? I got to go back here. I actually probably should set a spawn point before I die because it's going to happen. I could actually chuck the healing potions at the zombies too. That might not be a bad idea. They are rather allergic to healing potions, oddly enough. I mean, they just don't know quality when they see it. But I need to kill these guys first, then I'll set my spawn point. There's so many. Like, they were not kidding when they said this would, like, eliminate the threat because there's a lot of zombies. This is not just a couple zombies. This is a giant horde of them. They just keep coming. Oh my gosh, they just keep coming. I'm going to be really upset if I die here before I set a spawn point, because I don't want to walk all the way back. I really don't. Alright, let's just do this. Let's set that right here. That way if I die, I won't really have to worry about walking back. That's the best I've got. And there's too many of you. There are too many. I'm scared now. I don't really want to do this anymore, but it has to happen. I know what I must do. I'm going to actually set myself a different spawn point, though, that's a little closer. Okay, well, at least I'm getting tons of experience, and I see skeletons. This is very bad. Oh my gosh, they're shooting each other. Skeletons are just so dumb like that. I love when mobs are stupid. It really helps me a lot. Oh, cool. Looks like they've used up every single zombie. That's good. And they've used up the skeletons, so we're safe there. And apparently, these didn't spawn in either. The zombies honestly probably walked all over the pressure plates and just activated everything too early. I saw you in there, skeleton. I saw you. You're gonna die. I'm gonna shoot your hand off. No, actually, I'm gonna, like, shoot you in the head. This isn't working. There we go. Third time's the charm, guys. And that's that. Anything else that would like to spawn in my face? No. Alright, we got through that like complete pros. We didn't even die. There were a lot of zombies in that first part, though, I'm not going to lie. Enable/disable the security system. You know what? It's pretty much disabled already because we used up every single spawn egg, but we're just going to, like, disable it anyway just to be safe, you know. We might die and have to walk back through there, and that would be bad. Alright, so we can go to the test chamber A, which is potion storage, or test chamber B, which is Dryden's office. Or we can, you know, kind of hang out in here for unknown reasons. I don't even know what the rest of this is for. Subject chamber 1, that looks really painful. You know what? Alright, that's it. I'm not going this way. I'm going to start with the chambers. There's a lot of stuff to explore. We need to do this in an orderly fashion, so I'm going to go this way first. We're going to start with test chamber A. And we have a not very comfortable looking bed. It looks kind of like a prison cell, except for the nice red bit. And this must be the observation booth. So yeah, absolutely nothing in there, which is good because I don't have all day. I'm kind of in a hurry, but we can't miss anything important because it would just waste more time, guys, to have to come back. This is testing chamber B. We'll head in here as well, but I doubt very much that there's anything good in here. Yep, so that's just the chambers, nothing really being tested. So now that we've gone the sideways, we need to head... Do we want to head down the main way, or do we want to head the other way? Wait, what did the sign say? Potion storage. Yeah, we should probably check out the potion storage first. Then we'll go to Dryden's chambers, and then we'll go down the middle way. Alright, we have lots of nice stuff. Regeneration potions. Healing potions. Herobrine formula. That could be bad. Poison potions. And strength potions. Okay, I think I have enough potions right now. But you know what? I might just grab, like, a couple more just to be safe. Actually, I I need regen potions. I don't have very many of these. There we go. Alright, so that's the potion chamber. And I can always come back here if I need more potions. I really wish the poison ones were splash and not regular poison, because that's really not helpful. I'm not going to drink that. It smells gross. I might throw it at an enemy, though. They deserve that. Anyway, King Dryden's office, it's a nice enough looking place, so that's a little small. They have a nice flower. I'm sorry, flower, I didn't mean it. I feel really horrible now. Alright, flower, I'm sorry. It's not your fault that your owner is a horrible person. There we go. And I'm just going to make this easy and like punch these down just in case there's something weird behind them. And there is not. So there's nothing in his office either. So that means we are heading down this center aisle here. And there's a lot of odd looking stuff in here. What do we have? This is subject chamber 3. I could go in here, but it probably would be a bad idea. Although I'm kind of tempted just to see what happens, but I gotta do it. I'm setting a spawn point right here, and I'm gonna jump into this. Is there anything interesting down here? No, there's not. Why did I do that? Why did I feel the need to do that? Curiosity is a very deadly force. You gotta be careful with it. Alright. That's done. Testing chamber, subject chamber 2, subject chamber 1 is here. What does this say? Incinerate the subjects. Oh, okay, well, whatever. They're already pretty well incinerated anyway. I'm not too worried about that. Now, if we could turn off the lava, that would be good. Alright, there, we turned it off. Maybe. So now I feel really embarrassed for just going in there for no apparent reason, but whatever. It's all good. Hey, there's a chest in here, which means I totally went in the wrong one if I wanted to test it, but I'll just go check one more time just to be sure. Okay, nothing to see there, except for the gold. Apparently gold was stored in a fireproof box. Dryden blood sample needed to enter the portal room, but apparently that's not an issue because it's very blown up right now, so I'm just going to go this way. Apparently Dryden didn't really want to use any of his own blood, so he just blew it up. Or else Wariance got away. I don't really know what. I don't know which one. Incarnation. This is the Incarnation portal. We have Herobrine. Of course it's Herobrine. I'm worried now. What does Herobrine have to say? Alright, we better read this. Honestly, after all the things I've read, couldn't possibly be worse than any of the others, right? Okay, wow, 12 pages. I wonder what kind of horrible violence we're going to get to read about. This is going to be good. Before the king and his company left this world via incarnation, they decided to stop and finish me off. They did it here within the top secret Dryden laboratories. What punishment did I receive? It wasn't anything merciful, such as a firing squad, electrocution, or decapitation. It was something else. Something that scientists discovered during their experiments on the monsters. From what I could tell, they pulled it directly out of their veins. The Herobrine formula is what they called it. They strapped me to a bed and punctured my arms with what seems like hundreds of needles and test tubes. I don't feel well right now. Oh, gosh. Ugh. After a while, the king entered the room. He held a small bottle that contained a liquid that glimmered with the most magical of colors. The king never said anything to me. Even as he poured some of the liquid into a large syringe and pressed it into my arm, everything turned red. I burst from the straps holding me to the bed and hit a laboratory assistant so hard that he exploded into a symphony of slaughterhouse colors. Oh my gosh! I stood there on the bed, staring at the king. My heart was racing and my body was pulsating with the need to kill everything. And I did. I couldn't stop myself. I didn't have the strength to stop myself. My body overpowered my will to stop. Wariance Rayleor was trapped inside while something else painted the walls with blood. Before I continue reading, a moment of silence for my father. He is bad. They really did pick something horrible. They didn't even kill him. They changed him, and not in a good way. I wonder if it's too late to save him. I really hope that potion has an antidote. That's all I could say. Everyone at the memorial site was murdered. Every man and woman suffered a fate worse than anything I could have ever imagined. With bodies layering the floors, I began to pick them up and take them to Incarnation, where I tossed them through, so that everyone on the other side could see what I had done. Hundreds of mangled bodies went through the gate one by one. It must have taken hours. But I'm really not sure. I had lost all sense of time. Once the memorial site was cleared, I tore Incarnation apart with my bare hands, and at that moment, whatever the king had injected me with wore off. It's only temporary. I fell to the floor. Tears streamed from my eyes. What horrible atrocity had I committed? Could I really have done all that? Why would the king inject me with something so lethal to everyone here? Did he know what the formula would do? There were so many questions. My head began to pulsate with the most excruciating pain I had ever felt. I somehow knew that if I didn't get more of the Herobrine formula, that I would die very soon. And that would have been fine with me. Unfortunately, whatever killed all of those people was still inside me. It forced me to crawl into the potion storage room and take every last bottle of Herobrine formula that was there. I gulped down dozens of them, and now, as I write this, I can feel the formula beginning to take effect again. And once it does, I will never be Wariance Rayleor again. I am now Herobrine. That is really sad. That is really sad. I'm so sorry, Father. I'm so sorry for all the things I've said to you. I'm sorry. Level 5 complete. The end ? My father has gone mad. Incarnation is destroyed and the king is now dead. It seems that the world has gone dark, but even so, hope is not lost. Story by Riley Locke, map by Riley Locke. Find me on YouTube and Planet Minecraft. Just search for Action Guy 87 and you should totally do that. This map was amazing. There's a total of 15 gold bars on this map and I found 7, so that's about half. That's not horrible, I guess. Story explained. So here, guys, is a summary in case you missed other videos. I still recommend you watch them for my commentary, but here is the summary of the story. After the Paragate was destroyed, the child waited in front of its remains for over a year in hopes that rescue would eventually come. It never did, and little did he realize Wariance was still alive. He forged the last 2 King and Queen notes in Father 1 that detailed his death, and I missed Father 1, so sorry about that. All this time, he'd been watching his child and was becoming frustrated over the fact that he decided to stay in Paragate Tower. Wariance wanted him to move along and find the grand house that he had built. In order to uproot his child, he destabilized the roof of the tower, which caused it to collapse in on his home. Realizing that rescue would most likely never come, the child decided to move along. With some discreet influence from Wariance, he eventually stumbled upon the house he built. This is where the child gives himself a new name, Stephen, and decides to live there for the next 18 years. When Stephen entered adulthood, Wariance decided that it was time to come out of hiding and meet with his son. He felt that enough time had passed to heal what emotional damage had been done to him. He leaves a note on Lone Man Isle. Shortly afterwards, he is kidnapped by a soldier named Benedict, who was assigned to find Wariance and bring him to Elder King Dryden. Stephen doesn't find the note and travel to Wariance's secret underground home until he has already been taken. When Stephen learns that the supremacy has come back, he decides to follow Benedict and Wariance with the hope that he can finally get back to the real world. Unfortunately, Wariance is able to capture Benedict and learn everything about the supremacy and how they got back to this world. This is when Wariance sets off to destroy Incarnation, the new gate. He is quickly captured by Elder King Dryden and taken back to the War Memorial where Incarnation is held. Here, Wariance is injected with something the supremacy discovered that they call the Herobrine formula. The king expected the formula to kill Wariance slowly and painfully, but instead it gave him incredible power and an insatiable desire to kill. Wariance murders everyone at the memorial and sends all the bodies back through Incarnation before destroying it. When you arrive at the memorial, you only find the aftermath of what your father has done. But remember, guys, hope is not lost. So I don't honestly know. There could be a part 3 to this map. I'm going to look for it, but I'm going to actually, like, right after this, I'm going to go look to see if there's a part 3. There may be a Father 3, but if there is not, I will make one. I will come up with something. We will save my father. It's going to happen. Guys, hope will never be lost. So anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this conclusion to this map, Father 2. If there is a Father 3, I will be playing it very shortly. If there is no Father 3, I will be making one, I guarantee it. And if you enjoyed this, leave a like on the video and leave a comment letting me know what you thought of the map. And definitely go check it out for yourselves. It is amazing. And you might want to play Father 1 too if you can somehow get that to work. My computer would just not tolerate that old ancient version Minecraft because it was like 1.4 point something, I think. But if your computer can do it, you should really play the other map too because it was awesome. And finally, subscribe to my channel for more epic Minecraft content like this. I have a video pretty much every single day of adventure maps, puzzle maps, lucky block games, server games, anything Minecraft that you could possibly think of. And if there's something you could think of that I have not yet done, leave me a suggestion down below and I will definitely look into it. That is all I have for you today, guys. Goodbye.